most of that threat now gone for the area, Lynn?
Yes, done.
Okay.
Only thing is for today, we've got a wind advisory not related to thunderstorms. So on the backside of the storm system, we're getting the strong kind of pressure gradient, which is why 45 to 50 mile per hour gusts will be possible. But we do know that the Weather Service is going to be out today. They've got a very busy day ahead of them after that active night last night, and they are prioritizing a couple of areas, of course. They're going to be down in Sullivan County, where our John Duran is, and we're going to check back in there. We also are watching places like Johnson County, that same storm track, where we're going to get some information as far as what the intensity of the storm may have been. We also know that they're going to prioritize Clinton and Howard counties today to assess the storm damage that took place there. Now, they did say in the chat, as everything was kind of wrapping up and they were letting us know about the surveys that would take place today, that they are confident multiple tornadoes occurred last night here in central Indiana. So we will be in constant communication with them throughout the course of the day and bring you that latest information as that survey gets done in many of these counties. Now, this is the looping radar over the past 8 hours. We go back just after about 8 o'clock this morning when we had these storms initially firing up over in Illinois. Of course, we had those two storm tracks that we were watching. This one that had headed south of the Indy Metro, and then we had that secondary one that did affect places like Clinton, Howard, and then into Grant County. So again, those are the two primary spots that they're going to be watching for today. This whole storm system is starting to fall apart as it tracks off to the east-northeast. Now we're tapping into the cooler side of this weather system and the strong wind gusts that come along with that. There's that wind advisory in effect for the entire state for 45 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts today. This is when it's going to kick up too. It's going to take a little bit of time, but after about 8:30, we'll really start to notice this from the western side of the state first, and then taking over for everybody through the course of the afternoon. That wind advisory remains in effect through 6 o'clock for a reason. After 6 p.m., it does look like the wind gusts will start to ease a bit as we get into the evening tonight. As far as our temperatures go for today, we're really not going to see much of a recovery. We've essentially already achieved what will be the warmest part of the day. Of course, that happened while we still sit on the warm side of this weather system. As that cooler air takes back over, most of us going to be hanging out in the 40s today. Not a ton of rain left over with this, but we could still see perhaps a spotty shower. This is 11 o'clock this morning. A spotty shower going to be a possibility through about 5 o'clock this evening, and even a brief mixed shower where that cooler air is in northern Indiana later this evening. And then everything's going to clear back out, and we're looking at a big time drop in temperatures overnight. We're going to go from 41 at 7 p.m. and as the sky clears, most of us in the upper 20s to get the day started tomorrow. So a colder start to the day, but big time improvements otherwise. We're going to bring back the sunshine as temperatures recover back into the upper 50s for highs on Sunday. 68 with a stray shower possible Monday. 75 on Tuesday will by far be the warmest of the week, but that's going to bring some unsettled weather with it. Some scattered storm chances there. The cold front will eventually arrive late in the day on Wednesday, with temperatures dropping back to the low 50s for the end of the week. We'll be right back.